Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I am coming on to do a bit of a color along in my Tiny Years Tiny on Shelves magazine. It's from Coloring Heaven collection, and there are 48 tiny designs to mark the seasons by A Go to Pop. And bar none, this is one of my favorite. It's my favorite Coloring Heaven magazine so far. It is fabulous. So let me show you what I have going on here. I am coloring in April, and I wanted to color an Easter bunny for Easter. Let's see, where is it? So let's pick what we might want to color. Oh, and I am using Black Widows colored pencils. So, I think this sweet little bunny right here. Let me straighten out my paper so I don't get a funny edge. And maybe hold on. I'm putting a stamp block on the side, or I could grab a clip because it was being a little bit of an issue. Okay, let's get that right in the center. So we have this sweet, sweet bunny. Now, I didn't tell you guys, so anything I color on my tinies, I like to transfer the same colors over to my tinies on shelves. So it ends up getting filled in bit by bit through the month, and I've really been enjoying doing it that way. All right, let's look at our bunny. We have a sweet bunny with a little bow in its ear, on its ear. In a teacup, we've got a couple little Easter eggs and florals. So I don't know what color I want my bunny to be yet. So I'm gonna grab a colored pencil. I've got a bunch just all over my desk. It's in the color Hot Pink. So this is, I know it's in the color called Hot Pink, but for me it's a pretty like mid-tone, almost bubblegummy color. I'm gonna start with the sweet little bunny's ears while I consider its color. Maybe, we tend to have gray bunnies where I am. So maybe I should think that way. I don't know. I have a little bit of white left right there. I think I'm going to look for a really light pink color and have it go in the center, even though these are already centers of ears. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. It does to me. Okay. So let me get, oh, it's so gloomy outside, you guys. Such a gloomy day. So let's go ahead and get these little ears done. Now, the last one I colored in here, it was a long video, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm also really getting to know these colored pencils, so that can happen. So let's see. All right, that color is too light. It's called Eggshell. What's this color? Bliss. Bliss, Bliss, Bliss. Oh, let's use Bliss. So here's a color called Bliss. I've used it on another one of the tinies in the last little bit this month. I'm just going to give it, just a little bit more of a scumblings. Very nice. Maybe I'll do, I don't know. Like I said, we have gray bunny rabbits here, so that's all that's really in my head. Now, I have spent some time with the cutest of like cream colored bunnies, so let me see. Maybe I have something in those tones. So light, ooh, this is called Light Mocha. That might be nice. Or I have Oyster. I'm looking at these different tones I have. Ooh, what's this? Milk. Will milk even show up? Oh, it's like the lightest cream. Oh my, I don't even know if that's gonna show up for you guys. I'm gonna keep looking, hold on. Orange petal, oh, cream. I bet if I use a combo of light mocha and cream, we can get a cute little bunny. So my darker shade will be the light mocha, and then cream will just be, a cream tone. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna give us just a little bit of shadows by this cute little bow here. And yes, I know my hand's creating quite a shadow, but it's gloomy outside. So we're gonna have a fairly neutral looking bunny. Now the cup, I'm thinking like an orchidy colored cup. That might be nice. Greenery always works. Okay, I don't, oh, little bunny hand. Oh, and there's a little bunny neck. Okay. Little bunny hand is sticking out. Cute little bunny neck there. Okay. Then I'll go around the outsides of our bunny face. I'm using pretty darn light pressure. And I mean, it's not like the bunny's gonna have a ton of color. I'm trying to keep bunny a little bit light, although somewhat neutral. I mean, our bunny's ears are very, very pink, and that's fun. Okay. We'll see if I need to add more of this light mocha color once we start working with the cream. Since I haven't used the cream color yet, we'll see how much it likes to blend. We don't know. Oh, that's a cute color for this bunny rabbit. Okay, I'm thinking like an orchidy colored cup. Then I'll go in and do the leaves, right? Those look almost like bluey forget-me-nots. Then we can do the leaves. Oh, that's a cute color. Okay, I like this combo. I don't see the bunny's hand over there. Okay. On the ears, I'm going right back over that light mocha color that we used. And then going right up. Now, I wonder if on that very top, oh, will I find that cream color again? Or the milk color? At the very top, let me see about this milk color for the top of the ears. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Now, I can see the difference. I don't know if you guys will be able to see much difference there. But that's a nice little neutral combo. Okay. And then I'm grabbing the cream color again, going mostly up the whole ears, except for at the top. And that's when I grabbed the milk color, just for a little tiny bit of highlight. No biggie. Let's see. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, same thing for the face. And these colors are really similar. So I have the cream color, yes. And a little bit on the hand again, and I'm gonna start scumbling that in around the face, but I'm going to extend it out from our previous shade. Or is it a tint? It's probably a tint. There's probably not any black. All right, so let me continue filling in the little face. It's such a light color. Then I'm like, do I have it all filled in? And my hand's creating a bit of a shadow, I know. Sorry, see, sorry. Actually, it looks better on the camera than, I mean, the shadowing is brighter than what it is even in my office, so that's good. I just want a little bit of the center of the face to have that lightest tone, which is in the color called Milk, which makes you think it should be a light tone. Oh, I should grab those pinks and do that cute little bunny nose. Oh, how cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. There we go. Bunny nose color. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to grab that color called Bliss and just do the little nose in there. Such a tiny little spot. There's going to be no layering to be had. Now, let me find something kind of orchid toned for orchidy. Okay, so there's Purple Haze. Ooh, there's a color called Tulip. Okay, there's a color called Grape. That's super purple. Let's see. Purple Haze. That's pretty too. Guys, there's the prettiest colors in here. This one that's called Bruise, I think is the funniest name. I don't know. Okay, but it's not the shade I'm looking for. the type of color. So grape is an idea, maybe for the outsides. And then space is super dark. Don't want that. Not bruise. Washed purple. Nope. Gorgeous color, but it's not going to do. Lavender. Oh. Yeah, that's not the color I was looking for, but it's very pretty. Plum pudding. Tulip. Okay, so I have, so far, I have grape and tulip. Then, I don't know. I could have it go into a pinky shade. Let's see. Washed purple. Oh, no. It's a great color, but it's going to be just too darn light. And then I think the bruise color goes the wrong way. Let's see. Burgundy is too dark. I know. You can't even see the colors that I'm hemming and hawing on. How about this one called nail polish? Okay. So it's going to be like a dark purple going into a pinky shade, which is perfectly Eastery. Because Eastery is, you know, a bit of a definition here. Okay, so I'm going to start with grape. Now on the handle, where it's definitely in shadow, I will get some color in there. This is a very saturated color. Okay. So I'm going to use it sparingly, but it definitely packs a punch, which I think is great considering that you do not have to apply hardly any pressure to it. You just let it kiss the paper and you can have a nice bit of shadow in there. Then around my edges here, around the edges over here. And then I'm also going to do underneath this whole, like anywhere where there's greenery and all of that is going to get the same kind of treatment. There we go. Okay, let's see. I think the camera just shut off. That was very weird. Let's go ahead and grab this tulip shade. Very pretty. It's going to add a lot of brightness, I think. Ooh, it's gorgeous shade. Okay, gorgeous. And spot on for what I was thinking. I'm going to totally cover the grape color. Give us a nice blend. Do the same thing here, but then in the center of the both the cup, the handle, all of that, we're going to be bringing in a nice pop of pink, which I think will be pretty pretty. So almost no pressure whatsoever where that little white portion is. Okay, let's keep going. Same kind of treatment. Going right over our darkest shade, our darkest color, however you want to put it. Our darkest tone, shade. I know that a lot of these, I know the difference between a tint and a shade and all that. It just depends on like phrasing, I guess. It's what I am saying, but this little bunny is so cute. There we go. Getting lots and lots of this color on here because I am pleased as punch with it. Now that I'm looking at it and I like the purpliness of it so much, I might just go in. Hold on. There's so much colored pencil, like that was spreading all over my desk, like the little crumbly bits, that I had to get it off my desk before it started to smear. Anyway, I'm really enjoying the idea of this purpley happiness so much, I might not go in with pink. I don't know. I'm feeling like this is the vibe I was looking for. And then of course I can have lots of pink for florals, since I'm feeling Eastery about it. And my intention is to have this edited to go up on Easter, so that would be super cute. Like that. Let's make sure that this goes around the little egg. Okay, super pretty color. And I can bring it in to a nice little amount around all of these little elements. Now the florals are an idea. I know I definitely want to come in with some aqua for the eggs, or at least one of the eggs, because it's just so darned cute. Oh, and I can do, ooh, maybe the bow, an egg, and those flowers in a pretty blue shade. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they're forget-me-nots. We'll see how it goes. Oh, cute. Okay. Very much enjoying this color. I've got to smooth out this purpley area over here. I might have to get our darkest shade and go back in with it to do so though. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. Now, like I said, I'm thinking I'd rather be in more of a purple vibe for our last color. Now this washed purple, it's just not like the bright cheerful thing. There's a color called Tulip, and it is hiding somewhere, and that is the color that I want. Where is it? Where is Tulip? Deep purple, lavender. Lavender is very dark. Bruise, Cobra of all colors. Then, ooh, this one's called Blush. Look at this. Blush might do it. Okay. Since I cannot find the color yet, look at this color. Let's see if it works. It's from the one of the skin tone collections. So let's go like this. Yes, it actually works. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, there is a light skin tone and a dark skin tone colored pencil collection with this company. That is nice. I would have preferred they just had one palette with all of them, but I guess, yeah, I'm sure it's for marketing or something like that, that certain people want certain skin tones for what they're working on. But oftentimes the skin tone palettes are just so beautifully versatile. You want them for all kinds of things. So once again, I am pretty much going over the existing purple shades and scumbling in the new color. And I am pretty happy with this color. I just need to organize out my pencils so I know what's what, and I have not done so. Pretty, pretty. Now, I would have to say these are more of an affordable pencil, which I do really like to work with all kinds of pencils, so that's fine. There's a bunch of different sets though, so they will start adding up. It's definitely not like a true budget pencil. However, once I was going through them, like when I saw one set, I'm like, oh, but I like the colors in this set and this set and this set. So each of the sets definitely has, you know, colors that made me want to, you know, complete the entire collection. Okay, super cute. Super cute little cup. There's a couple little white bits that I like the idea of scumbling in. Okay, cute little cup. So as things go right now, it's pretty low key. We've got grass and we have some florals. So let's see. I'm going to do this combo I kind of like with Venom. Do I want to do Venom and Apple or Venom and Leaf Green? I don't know. All right, I'm going to start with Venom and we're going to see. we're gonna see. So this green definitely has a little bit of blue in it. So you're getting a little bit of a teal vibe. And you can use it as an undercoating, and it does beautiful things for leafy bits. You can also really play up the teal vibe if that's something you are trying to do, but I've been enjoying it for leaves so far. There we go. Now this in here is slightly tricky because we've got all of these little tiny circly bits that I'm trying to avoid a little bit. So it's, oh, no, a couple more little leaves right here. Little tiny ones. Cute. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go on top with leaf green because why not? It's leaf green. And we'll see what we get. I can combine green colors like all my days and have fun with it, so just to see what we have. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. And I do see the little stem. I'll get some of the color on the stem right there. Just a little tiny guy. And then right here. So cute. And then these guys. So I'm looking at this, we're gonna have the little bow there. That would be cute in purple. It would be cute if I had purple here and the bow in here. And then I could do blue shades in the egg. I don't know, or do I want blue? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. We have options. And I'll carry this green down into the leafy bits in just 1 second as well. Because why not? We can. Why not? There we go. Pretty, pretty. Okay, I really like that. Now, what I would like to do is find something. Okay, do I want to do, I'm making decisions here. This color is called Grass Blade, and I think I'm gonna use that for my final color on my leaves. Do I need this many leafy colors? No. However, I so enjoy it. And this is giving me just that sip of a lime color. And I like it. I mean, if you actually held a leaf up close, rarely are they just one shade of green. So hey, why not? And I do so love that we have so incredibly many leafy bits in the illustrations by Go to Pop because they're my favorite. Okay, we have all of that. Same thing, I'm just gonna be pretty darn simple with our little grass bits. I'm barely touching the paper right now with our Venom color. Just boop, 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 boop. Sip, 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 sip. Sip, 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 sip. Okay, we have that, great. And then same thing again with the leaf green. I'm gonna go right on top. I'm gonna give us just a tiny bit of depth, a little bit of messiness, because messiness just doesn't hurt. There we go. Like that. Okay, cute, cute. Now, thinking has to happen. So I've got purple there, as we know. And I do like to have my things kind of sprinkled around the page. So I am going to put it in the bow of our bunny's ear. So I'm going to start with grape. So saturated. It's gorgeous. So saturated. It's like I'm trying to barely touch it and the color just is amazing. for those of you that like yourself some nice purples. Geez Louise, cute. Next is there's tulip that I was looking for. What is going on? Okay, never mind. That's so funny. So funny. It's like, how do I lose my colored pencils and they are like within 2 inches of my hand? I don't know. Makes me question me. And then I'm going to finish that off with the blush tone. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Okay. Now, the question is, now that I have these 2 cute little bits, I'm feeling like that might be enough. So then the florals, I will do, oh, now that floral is different than these 2 florals. Actually, all 3 of these are different. What is happening in this world, people? Okay, we need a sip of coffee while we consider this situation. Okay, I know that I absolutely love this Everglade color. Where's my other turquoisey aqua-y color I love? Okay, so I love Everglade and Sky hanging out. So I'm gonna just go in and start an egg. That's my plan. And then we'll just transfer color around because it just happens for me. I find when I don't overthink that it just comes together and you're happy. And what I'm really doing is like saturated pastels for my Easter stuff or my spring stuff. I guess we just associate certain colors with that. I told you I was using Everglade. I hope I told you that. Okay, so we've got some egg there. I think I'll do this flower that's never come in this color in the history of time, but maybe it should. In this, I associate this with like an orangey yellow flower, like a black-eyed Susan or something, but we are doing Easter license here. Okay, we have that. And then I think I'm gonna look at this like a bouquet and maybe, just maybe, have a few different tones in here. Because that might be a fun way to deal with these being all different florals. I'm doing a few layers there to really saturate it up. Why not? Next, I am grabbing my Sky color, going right on top and then coming down. I am not going to carry it all the way to the bottom because I'm going to let the bottom kind of pretend like it's being a shiny, like light reflection kind of thing. Pretty. There we go. Same kind of vibe where I go right over the previous color. And then maybe just leave a little bit of white in the center. I could also grab a much lighter aqua tone, but right now this is vibing like shine really well. So why not? Absolutely perf. There we go. Cute. And then I'll just make sure to add it to some of our aqua little colors that are over here in our bouquet. I missed a couple of these. I decided that these little dots that are left, these little sprigs that are coming off, they're all gonna be in the Everglade color. Cuteness. Okay, we have that. Now, the next flower. The next flower to me is vibing that it wants to be yellowy orange. So I'm gonna use light rust and yellow sand. Perfect. So let's do that. And we're gonna do our best to bring this all together. Cute already, just so cute. I love orange and aqua together, so it is so happy. Oh my gosh, that's so happy. I also want to Do we want to do an orange? No, I'd rather have that be a pink egg. Do you guys agree? I hope you agree. So let me go ahead and get a little bit of that light rust color in the center there. I'm going to bring it over here. And we're just going to get some of these gorgeous little florals all oranged up. And then I'm running out of things to do with these colors. I am thinking that it would be really cute for this stripe to come out right here, because these are definitely decorated Easter eggs. Cute, cute, cuteness. Okay, next color I'm jumping in with is yellow sand, and we're just going to see how it goes. Cute. Love how bright and happy that is. Tiny bit of the yellow sand is sticking out from this floral. Oh guys, I didn't tell you, but I mean, anytime I color, I have a couple of pages of printer paper beneath my page so that if I press hard, which I do tend to death grip pretty well, then I'm not going to transfer any ink from a previous page or anything like that. It just gives it a nice little bit of protection. I mean, you do you, color however you like. It's your coloring book. You're the boss of it. I'm going to go back right on top of that glorious orange and give ourselves a cute little decorated Easter egg. Cute, cute, cute. Tiny bit more of this light rust color so I can give it a nicer blend on this bottom bit. It's a little bit separated out. Okay, cute. Oh, maybe I should do it more right here too. Darken here. Darken here. There we go. Cute. All right, we have that going on. Now, I did want to do some kind of pinky pink. And I've got this color called Watermelon, and it is like a bam kind of color, and I am here for it. So I'm going to do this little Easter egg. The base of this eggie will be just pink in the face. Pink in the face. It might end up having bright yellow dots. Kind of feeling like it might, because yellow would definitely work. Okay, so we've got that pretty bright pink, right? Oh, I will, because these centers of these flowers, I will do in a really nice, bright, like sunny yellow. Yay, I love when things are, you know, find a way to end kind of at the same time, at the same note. Okay, we have that. Now, a nice pinky pink in the center. This one's called Fairy Floss. You see the little fairy floss? Some of these names are just cute. Some of them are just a little wonky though. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Like that. Oh, guys, I know somebody was yelling at me about this guy. This little flower looks like a mess. There we go. Just need a little, oh, and I still have to get it there. I am bouncing back and forth. That's not super helpful, but you guys can pretty much see what's going on here. Just a couple tones of a nice, vibrant pink. Pretty, pretty. Okay, and then same thing over here. Let's finish these cute little forget-me-not looking little flowers, but this is a colorful bouquet over here, which saved the day for me to have my like visual triangle stuff going on. I am a big visual triangle kind of girl. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Now, the last thing I want to find is a nice bright yellow. Now, actually, I'm lying to you because I feel like this one can be pink. And this and these dots can be boom, boom yellow. Like just, hello, I'm here for it. This one's called Aztec Gold. So a nice bright, happy yellow tone. And guys, that will be it for this little color along. Oh, that's so fun and cute. So I've got my sweet little bunny. Thank you so much for coloring along with me, guys. And I will see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye for now, friends. Oh, I will have an affiliate link down below for you guys to go directly to Coloring Heaven. It lets them know I sent you, and you can check it out, subscribe, grab a couple magazines, and then I'll see you ever so soon. Bye, friends.